Hiker Jay here. This week I'm talking about some 511 load ready bag cargo bags that are just out, and I'm really excited about these. For me, they're going to be my quick on the road go type of bag. So you ever have that situation where you're coming home on a Friday night, it's gorgeous out, and you're like, man, I would love to just go up some state land and do some camping, but my gear's everywhere. So I'm going to use these to organize my gear so that I'm always ready. So like my thought was, like if you backpack, you have everything you need in your backpack, right? And you keep it normally pretty ready, right? You've got your sleeping bag, your mat, your tent, and then all your cooking gear and everything you might need in there. And I started thinking, man, why don't I have a setup like that for my overlanding kit for car camping? And I saw these, and these are it. So I've got a 19 liter and a 39 liter. So now many of you have probably seen the back of my Jeep with my whole kitchen setup and stuff. If you haven't, you can check that video up here on the right. But you can see how they don't take up a lot of room, right? So there's the 39 liter in the back, stays right against the seat, stays back there, and it doesn't really come out very often, except for this guy right here, the 19 liter. I use that one a lot. So that's always in the front. I can grab it and just pull it out. But you can see that I still have a ton of room in the back of the Jeep for when I take my boys or whatever it might happen. If this is the first time to my channel, thanks for stopping by. If you could hit subscribe, that would be awesome. And as always, all the products that I talk about are down in the description down below. You can find a link down there to check them out yourself. All right, let's talk about these bags. All right, so when we get talking about these cargo bags, they come in 3 different sizes. They have the 39 liter and the 19 liter here, but they also have one that's the same cubic size of the 19 liter, but it's got a couple more inches on it, so it's a little taller, so if you want a deeper one. These work great for me. I think if I got something deeper, there'd be just stuff lost on the bottom. And they also come in 3 different colorways. I really like the gray. The gray-black matches my Jeep setup pretty nicely. All right, let's talk about the construction. We'll just work our way down, and then I'll talk about the features that it has, like the extra mesh top and stuff in that. So first off, you've got handles. Of course, you've got some nice handles that you can just carry right there, but they've also got handles on the side as well. Additionally, they've got these kind of anchor points, they call them, on all 4 corners, and that's kind of nice. I actually think I put a carabiner in here and hang something from it, like a fire starter or something that I want to be able to grab real quick. And then on the side straps, they also left hoops in here too. So you could strap it down or tie it down or bungee it down, whatever you may need. So all different ways to actually like hang stuff off of this and connect it or strap it down. They do mark it, each one, with what it is, that it's 19 liters and the size that it is. Kind of like that. It just looks kind of cool, like an old crate or something. Top is a strong Cordura nylon. Then let's get into the bottom. This bottom is awesome. It's like a triple layer nylon, but it's also rubberized on the bottom, completely waterproof. And I think that's really important because so many times when you're car camping or overlanding, you just grab stuff when you get there and it's wet out, so you just want to be able to put it down. Well, when you have like a backpack or something, you don't want to get wet. You're like trying to find another place to set it down. This has been absolutely my go-to that we've been doing when we've been off-roading, because this one has like my hatchet, stove, a lot of different things, water bottles, that type of stuff in here, where this one's more like my home. So this is like setting up like a tent and sleeping bag and mat and stuff. But this one I grab and pull out all the time and just drop it on the ground, and don't worry about it getting wet or seeping through. So that bottom is really, really great on these. Now let's talk about the inside. So as you can see, it's got this mesh top on it that zips on, and I think that's pretty awesome. This is a piece that I think that really separates it from other cargo bags. You can get all types of cargo bags and things, but actually having this top that that zips on here is pretty great with the mesh, because you can throw other things on top of here. It's about an inch and a half when it goes down like there, so I actually throw things on top of here too, but they don't go falling in, which is pretty cool. But this can actually roll up if you want to, and it's got these toggles on the side here that you can hook it on, and then it just stays open if you need to. Quite honestly, I really don't do that. I just kind of flop it open, and it stays open just like that, no problem, and I can get to everything that's in it. Couple things out of here. Lastly, it's got a little pouch on the inside, so if you had little small things that you didn't want kind of dancing around in the bottom and losing them, you could put them in here, which is pretty cool. I plan to build up another little thing of fire starters and just throw them in there. That way I always know that I have extra fire starters with me. All of them are built the same, just different cubic sizes. So they all have the extra pouch in it. They all have the latching top, mesh top that you can roll up and zip shut. And I think that's what really makes this so functional, because it's not just a cargo bag that's with a bunch of junk in it. It actually seals up and nothing's going to bounce out of it in the back of your rig. Now, any of these utility bags would be great for all types of outdoor activities, but for me, these two are staying this way, usually staying in the Jeep, or sometimes I just throw them in the garage if I need to use the back of the Jeep. But this way, I'm always ready to go. All I got to throw is food in here, and we can go camping. So what I have in this one is my whole stove kit, hatchet. I've got my water purifier, a light system, some gloves, right now masks because of kind of the situation we're in right now, and my fuel cartridge. So this one has got everything that I need, a lot of different things that I need, even if we're just going for the day. This one I tend to pull out when we stop and I'm grabbing something from it. Now the 39 liter I really love too because it's longer, so I could fit longer items in here, and it fits perfectly like the back half of the Jeep, like pushed up against the seat. I'll show you at the end how I have this all set up in my Jeep for me. But in here I've got what I call like my home, right? So I've got a sleeping bag, a tent, the poles, thermarest mat, and that way I can this is everything that I need to actually set up a camp. Just like if I was backpacking, these are all the items that I would carry in a backpack and apply that to it. So I've had these for about a month and a half and they've become a staple in my Jeep. Absolutely love that everything's ready to go, always here, and it's sealed off and it doesn't fall out. I want to hear what you think. I mean, I think this is such a cool way to be able to be like, these two bags, everything that I need to go camping in. Of course, I throw some food in here, but that idea that like, it's a Friday, you're getting out of work, and you realize it's going to be a gorgeous night, you don't have anything to do, you want to just go hit some state land and camp out, you can just throw these bags in your Jeep or in your car or whatever it might be, and you'll have everything you need just to be like on the road in 5 minutes. Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. Till next time, just remember, life's a hike, so hike happy, and always be ready to go for an adventure in 5 minutes. Take care.